Asus Vivobook S 14X OLED Review. It's exciting to see features usually found in expensive laptops appear in budget-friendly models. Asus has been putting gorgeous OLED screens on its otherwise basic laptops for years, and the Vivobook S 14X OLED is no exception. This year is all about bargain OLED displays. The notebook has a utilitarian exterior and is heavier than comparable models in this price range. Setting it apart from similar black notebooks is the 14.5-inch 120Hz 2.8K OLED panel. Asus proudly proclaims that it is the first of its kind in the world. However, the true value is that it offers the closest experience to an actual MacBook Pro 14 at this budget price point. From watching movies to playing your preferred games, this display has it all. It features an OLED 1610 with 2880 by 1800 resolution that offers vivid visuals, immaculate blacks, and even brightness over the entire screen. Details are clearly visible and colors are strong. Furthermore, the 120Hz refresh rate delivers an exceptionally fluid scrolling experience. We observed minimal reflection from my windows with the brightness set sufficiently low. It was absolutely pleasurable to behold this display. Asus even claims that it emits lower levels of hurtful blue light than other laptop screens. Even though there is not much proof for the dangers of blue light, this feature is available in case anyone is concerned about it. The Vivobook chassis is a typical black color with subtle Asus branding on its lid. It reads Asus Vivobook and some other words that won't be noticed from far away. Additionally, the chassis of this laptop is a huge attractor of fingerprints. The touchpad is significantly bigger than its predecessor Vivobook. However, after only a few days of use it had gathered numerous smudges. After a week of use, there were fingerprints on almost every surface of the Vivobook, including the keyboard, palm rests, and lid, which has now become a combination of smudges and prints. Along with resting them on desks, lap desks, tables, and rugs for hours at a time, sometimes having items placed on top. On top of this, the touchpad is an extreme example of excessive use. Despite these tests that most laptops can endure without difficulty, the lid of this model is already looking worn down. It outperforms many 13-inch and 14-inch laptops, powered by U-series processors, although it's a subtle difference if you mainly use Chrome. The Vivobook outperformed the Dell XPS 13 Plus in every single core and most multi-core tests. Graphics tests, however, showed a drastically different result, perhaps due to memory speed or other elements. The limited battery life of the Vivobook limits its appeal to users. As someone who needs to be in different places throughout the day, we found it inconvenient that we had to continually plug in the charger. Even if one's battery performance is better than mine, this device requires frequent charging. The Vivobook S 14X OLED has been acclaimed for its remarkable display, and the fact that it is available at a low cost is truly noteworthy. In addition to this, the inclusion of an H-series processor further cements its reputation. However, we do wonder who the intended target audience is. If you're a film studies major on a budget who prizes their display above all else, then this inexpensive OLED may be the way to go. Though investing in an XPS can give you better sound, battery life, durability, and graphics, if your resources are limited, this is a good option. The Vivobook is a powerful concept that isn't great for everyday use. Devices should be both theoretically superior and usable in practice. They are not just pieces of art to look at, after all. Unfortunately, with such unreliable battery life, it isn't a practical buy. Even so, it is still quite impressive.